to thank you all for coming tonight to enjoy the Louis Prima exhibit with us, A Life in Rhythm and Music. We're so happy to be able to show this exhibit here in Cleveland. It has been appearing around the country. It started in New Orleans, which is the hometown of Louis Prima, and then it was in Los Angeles. And then it was most recently at the American Jazz Museum in Kansas City. So this is the fourth stop for the exhibit. And we have a lot of interesting artifacts, especially his trumpet, which I'm a trumpet player, so to see his original trumpet just kind of like blew me away. Thinking about all the amazing music that he made on that instrument was just really, really special to me. I need to thank a number of individuals and organizations for supporting us having the exhibit. And first among those is the GMIO and Prima Foundation, which is headquartered in New York City, and we have a representative, a trustee of that foundation here with us tonight, and that is Anthony Sylvester. So I would like to invite him up to say a few words.
All right, well, thank you. Cleveland certainly knows how to throw a party at an opening, I'll tell you that much. And you also know how to be hospitable, and I feel very welcome here, and I appreciate that as well. And I want to thank Basil for having the interest in this. We met in LA when it opened there, and he said, let's bring it to Cleveland. But Pam, what you did was remarkable. I hope everyone's had an opportunity to see it, and it really is remarkable. What also is a little bittersweet for me is that my dear friend and client Gia, who was Louis' widow, really hasn't been able to see this exhibit as it's moved around the country. What's remarkable as well is the amount of interest in Louis Prima, his music, his history, and I think the Italian-American heritage as well that he very, very ably represented. He was a favorite son of Eleanor Roosevelt, and one got to remember quickly that it was courageous at that point, given what was going on in the world, for someone to be so forthright about his Italian-American heritage and put it right out there. And so it's remarkable how there's still this great interest. By the way, this Italian neighborhood is fantastic. So that's that. So in closing, I don't know where we're going next, but this is going to be very tough to beat. So thank you.
I also want to thank the Italian Sons and Daughters of America who have supported this museum since its inception. They are a significant organization, the Italian American community, supporting a lot of initiatives to perpetuate the Italian American heritage. So again, let's have a round of applause for the Italian Sons and Daughters. Many of you made donations this evening in addition to purchasing a ticket, and I want to express my sincere appreciation for your donation. It is going to support our Jubilee Fund, which is a recently created fund to create long-term sustainability for the Italian American Museum and help us do some capital improvements that we've been wanting to do for a long time. We've been around for 4 years, but we want to kind of move to the next level, and to have the support from this evening is meaningful. Speaking of ISDA, they offered to match everything we raised for the Jubilee Fund up to $50,000. So yeah, that's pretty spectacular. So for tonight's event, we raised $20,000, which is awesome. Thank you so much. And we have until the end of the year to raise the additional $30,000. So if you're so inclined and you have your credit card with you this evening and would like to donate, or anytime, just call me at the Italian American Museum, and I'd be happy to process your donation. But we're really excited that we're 20,000 on the way to matching that 50,000. The Italian American Museum was founded we opened in October of 2021, but we were founded in 2020 during the pandemic when ISDA graciously donated the funds to get us off the ground. And as you know, it takes a lot of people to do this type of thing. And somebody that was very important to us, that really helped us get off the ground, was the Honorable Deborah J. Nicastro. So if you could come up here, please. Sorry. So Deborah has moved on to other things, but she served as our president for 4 years, from 2020 to 2024. And she did a lot of the hard work in getting us off the ground and getting us established and getting us in 501c3 and all that fun stuff. So we just wanted to acknowledge all of the work that she did to help us and continues to help us even though she's not officially in that role. So thank you so much, Deborah. I'd like to present you. So, as I mentioned, ISDA is a major supporter of our organization, but we are also a member of an organization called the Conference of Presidents of Major Italian American Organizations, and that takes IAMCLE up to a national level. We are able to collaborate with other Italian American museums and cultural institutions across the country by being a member of this organization. And we are lucky that the president of ISDA and the president of the Conference of Presidents is located in Cleveland, and that individual happens to be Basil Russo. So I want to introduce
Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate all of you being here this evening. We appreciate your support. Before I make a few comments, I think I'd like to acknowledge the fact that just recently, Pamela Dorazio Dean was the recipient of what's known as the Donna Distinta Award, which means distinguished woman in Italian. And it is a recognition that's given to prominent Italian-American women throughout the country who have made significant contributions to the Italian-American community. Pamela was one of the honored recipients this year. Thank you. ISDA is proud to be a sponsor of the museum. We have to do everything that we can in order to preserve, perpetuate, transfer our beautiful Italian-American heritage onto younger generations throughout the country. We all understand and appreciate the benefits that we received being raised in Italian-American homes. And we need to preserve that history, preserve our values, and preserve our heritage for the benefit of younger generations. And the museum is a marvelous way to help do that. So we're very, very pleased to support the Italian American Museum. We're very excited this evening to have with us a homegrown young man who's become one of the most acclaimed trumpet players in the country. And tonight he's going to play a tribute to the incomparable singer, musician, and songwriter, Louis Prima, who opened the door for so many other Italian-American entertainers and singers who came after him. And many of them, of course, as we know, were pressured into changing their names to American-sounding names and were pressured to not identify with their heritage. And many of them didn't. But Louis Prima was unique in the sense that he not only embraced the Italian heritage, he celebrated that heritage by singing songs that depicted all the unique, fun, quirky aspects of the Italian-American experience in which he grew up and many of us in an older generation grew up in. So many of his songs are a tribute to his heritage and to his upbringing and to the experience that so many of us had as young people in this country. So we're honored to keep Louis Prima's memory alive, and we are equally honored to have an exceptional trumpet player with us this evening who's received all kind of accolades and awards around the world. And it's exciting to know that he was raised right here in Cleveland and still considers Cleveland to be his home. So let's give a very, very warm welcome to our favorite son, trumpeter Dominic Farinacci.